that in and of itself for you?
Yeah, it was cool. I actually didn't know, I wasn't fully aware that it was 100-point or whatever, but it's cool.
Just one thing, what did they do or what did you guys not do to generate enough attack or chances against them?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen it for years now. They're a really good defensive team. They kind of keep you to the perimeter for the most part, although I thought we did a good job getting pucks through and having some traffic. They were good on the penalty kill tonight. Yeah, stuff along those lines.
And did you like the way you guys played defensively, although the final score wasn't necessarily in your favor?
Yeah, especially as of late. I mean, we've been giving up 4 and 5 every night, so to give up 2 and 1 kind of being a bad break, better defensively. Who's had to make some big saves, obviously early, especially early on, but better for sure. Less odd mans. I can only think of really one, the breakaway that they got in the second there, but better defensively for sure.
Because you played them a lot over the years, and Michael kind of brought it up. What makes them so tough to play against?
They're about as aggressive a team as you're going to play, especially on the forecheck. They sell out pretty much on every puck. They got 5 guys up and forechecking, defense pinching, super aggressive, and they've been doing it for a while now. So I think they're got it pretty dialed in to what they're trying to do. So there's not a lot of room on the ice against them. They're take your time and space away. Makes it a tough game for sure every time.
What did you see from Houston tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I thought he kept us in the game, especially in the first period. Obviously a tough break on the second one. Mistakes happen, but he kept us in it, especially early on.
Michael, power play going pretty well as of late today. What did you see there? Their pressure, what was the keys there?
Yeah, I think they play a unique style, kind of try to spread us out and keep us to the outside. So it was a little bit of that. It was a little bit perimeter, just trying to get it inside, but we had some good looks, some unlucky breaks, but it's a good penalty kill. Just got to learn from it and cash in as much as possible on there because it can make the game.
We've talked a lot over the years, Michael, that your game isn't necessarily measured in points if you're playing effectively. But with the guys you have out right now, does it feel good to be contributing offensively?
Yeah, always. Yeah, I think there's more to the game, like you said, obviously, but ultimately more goals than less wins the game, and to chip in that way, helps from everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Not the final score you wanted, but what did you like about it?
Compete. Obviously, we're undermanned. We had some tired legs. Saw it a little bit probably throughout the second, but I thought end of the second on, we had a great push, and we certainly gave ourselves a chance. Just felt like the effort was there to give us a chance for a point. Fortunately, we weren't able to do that against a really, really good team. Villy was excellent. Obviously, it's frustrating because his best game in a while, and then obviously the miscue, probably reflects our overall game a little bit, where we have to be good all the time. Unfortunate. It's just really, really frustrating. I kind of feel for Villy that ends up being the game winner. It's tough because they're a tough team. They're very predictable. They flip, they chip in, and they fire everything on net. They turn the game into a bunch of battles, and they're big and strong, and that's why they're a really, really good team and a tough matchup for, especially with where we are right now with our lineup. But for the most part, I thought we kind of hung in there. It's tough to sustain zone time with them, but we had our looks. We had some opportunities, and I thought for the most part, with everything considering, we gave ourselves a pretty good effort and a chance tonight.
Ras with the lone goal tonight, a milestone for him. What has he done to just be able to generate offense up front, like you said?
He just gets his feet, his legs. Having his legs in there just gets extra touches. He creates off the forecheck. Just a really valuable player for us, and it's always a bonus when he's able to contribute offensively, like he did tonight. It's a tough matchup. They're a really good team. They're deep. They're sticky. You could literally call a penalty on them every single shift if you wanted to be ticky-tacky. But that's good hockey, man. They're physical. The face-off line of scrimmage, they're back to the 70s. But that's their identity. That's the identity of their coach, and that's why they're just a really, really good hockey team and a really tough test for us. And I thought for the most part, I thought we did a pretty good job with it.
Derek, with the people you guys have out right now, I mean, you scored 6 the other night, but what is the recipe to be successful right now without the guys you have in there?
Give us compete. I think. I mean, we've played pretty much 3 games with this lineup, and we've gave ourselves a chance every night. And you got to try to bank any points we can. And we've got 2 so far. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get one tonight. Again, I liked a lot of things we did. Probably a lot of credit to the team we played. I think many other teams in this league that's not Carolina tonight, I think we probably find a way to get a point. There's probably the most credit of the game tonight goes to their team game. Yes, great, absolutely. And it's just, he's probably to a point in his career he needs a little help, and we provided at times. Even the Villano-Ras move we made probably late to the second, I just think it helped him with some touches. So, I laugh. It's probably with our centers out, it's not what he signed up for, but he's done a really good job, and when we start getting bodies back, I think he's going to be a really good contributor for us. And just, again, what you guys don't even see in the room, he's been very valuable. A little bit. You see it. I mean, we have a plan on our offense, and especially against a man-on-man team, you'd like to get some pucks on net, get some races going, but I guess it's human nature. A little bit. I think we'll get a little more comfortable in time because I don't think he needs it, but when we have a free shot or we have some simple offense and we end up trying to give it to him, it gets us a little out of sorts, but I think that was going to be, we expected that. We just got to keep fighting through that. We're working through that. Absolutely. Again, his best game. The wins, loss have been there. It seems like every game there's a bad goal or 2 goals. Obviously tonight it was a doozy. That was a pretty good one. But he looked like when he just looks calm in there and big and seeing pucks. Like I honestly, he looks so within his game. I knew a third one wasn't going in. And I haven't had that feeling in a while, and he gave us a chance. I mean, even last night in St. Louis, that third period, he had that same look to him, where he's just finding it, and he's big. So really, really good on him, and I think that's good for us going forward.
You talked a lot about Carolina's team defense, but say your team defense, I mean, arguably one goal that
Yep,
miscue doesn't
yep.
happen. What differences did you see tonight?
Villy won, that's for sure. He was a big difference. They did have quite a few looks. I think we did a little bit better job of getting 5 guys within our defense. I think we had a little help with our forwards low, which is something we tried to talk about going into the game. But again, we get 2 goals against a good team. Gave ourselves a chance. Just didn't go our way tonight. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.